talk. Any questions, any comments, y'all chime in. Let's see what I did with Apostle.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I just grabbed my phone back. In my life, I can identify with the laziness, um, the doubtfulness, and I like how you put that as far as how do we see our life, because that's what we're gonna adopt. So it's still yet involving the stepping in and stepping out, like
That's
not well grounded to hype somebody up with word today and encourage somebody, and you're not doing it to yourself. You're
mm-hmm.
not being yourself at all times and just down yourself and your potential, no matter how many ideas and dreams and whatnot you have, you're not stepping in faith to accomplish it so others can see the hand and the work of the Lord in your life continuously. Like you say, that light should continue to shine.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not my life.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
How do you see your life, Toya? How do you see your life, Vicky? How do you see your life, Angie? How do you see your life? You see victory. What do you see? Sharika. Who else is on here? Well, how do you see your life in comparison to what God gave you? Do you see that victory in your life daily? Am I on mute?
No, ma'am.
I didn't think so. Okay.
I don't see it that way.
You don't see yourself as victorious with what God has given you, and it's good if you can say
Not,
that.
not daily. I struggle with that. I mean, I still struggle with my belief. Not really believing, but I don't know if there's some type of self-destructive behavior or whatever. You know God can do things, but why would He do it for you when you're really not doing anything for Him with what He's already given you?
That's good. But here's the question: why?
I don't know.
This is the question. This is what you said. You
It's
said,
always been so, because it's always been so rough and so hard.
mm,
I don't know. I just,
mm.
even when I tell myself to put this stuff behind me and that stuff's over with, all this stuff had a purpose. There was a plan. I just can't see the plan in all of that.
So you can't see the plan and the pain of the past. So it's hindering you from the prosperity of your future.
Right. No matter how much I want to believe it, it's just a part of me that still doubts.
That there is because of the
I
pain
don't
of
want
your
to doubt.
past.
Right.
So here's the thing. So your pain of your past is still dictating every day of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Why
Mm-hmm.
give your past that much power of your future?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just asking a question. Just ask a question. Why would you give your past pain that much power over your future?
I have no idea.
So can
Maybe
you stop can you start making that? No, no. That's honestly, you want me to be real, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a cop out. That's a hiding place. That means I don't really want to deal with what happened. I don't want to deal with my thought process because there's something going on in my thought process. And if God can heal anybody else, He can heal me. Or is He really real? Is He real?
Yep.
And does He really have the power? Everybody say.
That's true.
Or is that what they say? But He ain't done none of that for me. So who is He? So I don't really believe that. You have to dig deep to say, okay, what's really going on with me? Do I really believe God is real, or am I still doing a ritual? I'm showing up at church because that's what I thought I was supposed to do. What's really going on? Do I really believe this, or am I just following the path of my grandmama, my granddaddy, and all them because that's what they did? They showed up. And that ain't just for you. I'm glad you said what you said. Who was that?
That's Emma.
I'm so glad you brought that out, Emma. But you gotta ask that hard question. Do I really believe God, or is he still a facade and I'm just showing up because I'm showing up?
Yeah.
Do you really believe that when you go to that doctor, he said, I'm going to show you, I'm going to have to cut this out of you and it's going to fix you. Do you believe that's going to fix you because that doctor said he's going to cut it out of you?
I sure hope so. That don't mean I really believe it.
Exactly. But you go with what he said and you would accept the results of it.
You had to believe it. You just had surgery. And you went based off of what they said?
He was going to fix it. That's right. I hope he was going to fix the problem.
Has the problem been fixed thus far?
So far, yes, ma'am.
So you have evidence that he fixed it, right? Because you believe what he said, he fixed it. What about God? What has he fixed in your life? Nothing? If it's nothing, face nothing.
I can't say nothing. I cannot say nothing.
So if he fixed that, why can't he fix your thought process? Why can't you do the work of, okay, every day I've got to speak different to myself. I cannot continue to let my past dictate my future. So here's what I'm going to say to myself today. You are an overcomer today. And you're going to get up and you're going to overcome something. I don't care if it ain't nothing but not turning on the TV. You're going to overcome that today. See, it go back to what Pastor said in the very beginning. It's putting the work in. See, it's easy to stay with what's comfortable, even though it ain't comfortable. It's convenient because I ain't got to do no work. I need to get up every day and say, you know what? I do believe God is real. And I know he's done some work in my life. So no pain from my past is going to stop me from having a greater future. What am I going to do today to change that? Because God has given me the equipment. And I know he's real. It's like dealing with the hard part of you instead of just accepting, I think my pain in my past, I don't see no purpose in that. Okay, well, I really don't see it, but you know what, God? When you told them to go wash in the pool of Siloam, they didn't see their sight coming either until they got there. But they went.
Man, they went.
Yeah. So it's perception. You got to change your perspective. You got to change what you're doing. You're just settling for the pain of your past to keep dictating because it's a comfortable place. Well, I don't know. And you're just staying in that same spot and it's not producing. Even the leper said, why sit we here and die? Man, look, let's go on over here and take a chance. So don't keep sitting there and make every day say, well, I'm just going to stay here and die. Or you can say, you know what? I might have had some pain in my past, but you know what? I'm going to get up and I'm going to try something different. And maybe per chance, I live on the other side. You got to also check and say, those situations in my past, was it my decision making that brought that pain? Or was it God?
Yeah.
Thank you, Emma, for being, being the sacrificial goat this morning. A lamb. Thank you. But you got to do that sometimes. Like this how we got to have the conversation, the hard conversation. I've been saying this for the last 3 weeks. You got to be willing to have the hard conversations with yourself. Never mind with God. See, we want to do too much talking over there to God when God has already said, I've already equipped you for that. What you talking to me about that for? Let's go. Get up and do something. Thank you, Miss Elma. Anybody else? Do you see the victory in your life that God said you're supposed to have? If not, why not? Well, y'all too loud for me.
I know, man. I can't hardly even hear nobody. They so loud. You need one? It's so, it's so loud. You can't, everybody talking all at once. I mean, for real. For real. If you haven't, do you see victory in your life? If you don't see victory in your life, why not?
Why not? You say God is real.
Hmm?
I said I'm also lazy when it comes down to that. So just maybe that's why my belief is here and there. I
Mm-hmm.
believe God for this, but then something bigger comes along, and it's like I can't believe God for that because that's too big. And God might not want to do that.
Well, how many of y'all are willing to admit that that you you have the I just want to get by mentality?
I'll admit it.
Okay, there go one. How many of you will admit that you just have the I just want to get by mentality and just tell the truth about it? You just want to do enough to get by.
I can admit that that's how I've been living.
Okay. Anybody else? It's probably about 9 or 10 of us on here. How many of you will admit that you just have the mentality that I just want to do enough to get by?
Yes, ma'am. Because if you actually trusting and believing in Jesus, and if He comes to you, He heals you. But if you go after Him and seek after Him, then you become whole. But you have to put the work in and come out of that place of being stuck and comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, I want more.
But are you willing to do more? Are you willing to do more?
That's a good question. Well, you know, this me again. It depends on how much more I got to do.
And you know what? It depends on how much more you gonna get.
That's right. That's the truth.
What?
It depends.
Well,
What you put in is what you gonna get out. That's right. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Thank you for being honest because you help yourself when you're honest. The Bible says you shall know the truth. If you don't tell yourself the truth, you lied to yourself. You sure ain't gonna be free. You're gonna keep being right there where you at, locked up in bondage.
Okay.
Whatever your thought process is, your situation. Go ahead.
All right. So every morning when I get up, I'm meditate, and when I get dressed, unless it's an extreme emergency or something that I gotta take care of, I am listening to something inspirational, whether it's grabbing a message from somebody that I know is reputable, you know, but it's gonna be something while I'm getting ready. I got a loudspeaker in my bathroom that makes all this possible for me. That's 365, of doing that. Just this is how this is going to be unless some extreme take place. How many of you, tell the truth, can say that you even have that much of your day structured?
I can't say structure at all.
All right, hold on. Emma and Toya was talking. I think Emma said she can't say it was structured. Toya, what did you say again?
That's what I'm saying. I can't say that it's structured. I don't put that everyday thing. And that's what you said a few minutes ago. It's like even with me being able to do things, like it's more so of a confidence thing. Like me getting up saying, okay, it's easy for me to tell kids, y'all gotta believe in yourself. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. But then it's me now getting myself comfortable and say, okay, this is what you gotta do. Get up, do this, do this, do this. And it's pushing me to be like pay more attention to myself, just being comfortable with myself.
Okay. How many of you have structured yourself at least that much in the day to at least make sure that you have time with God? Okay, we got one. How many of you other than her. We got one. I heard you.